What's up, slackers? I got a question. What was your first edgy anime? Whether you caught it on Adult Swim when you were supposed to be asleep or you were sneaking around on Netflix to watch High School of the Dead, we all have our first edgy anime. For me, it was none other than Deadman Wonderland, which I consider to be the perfect edgy anime. So let's talk about it. Deadman Wonderland is a slice of life anime about three friends in high school for like 2 minutes until this guy comes out of nowhere and is like, "Hey guys, you like hexagons?" and kills everyone in the class except for our main character, Ganta.
What just happened?
Unfortunately, Ganta gets a little traumatized after seeing all his friends get turned into strawberry jam, but it's okay because the red man gives him his best friend's head as a souvenir and puts a red rock in his chest for surviving, and then he passes out.
Oh God, please no.
Hey, so it's not all bad. But then he wakes up surrounded by the police because he's the only suspect for this slaughter. But luckily, he gets a super cool lawyer who totally isn't gonna f him over. Also, can I just say, I know he's the only suspect, but like, how do people even believe he could accomplish a kill streak like this? Like, what kind of Ratchet and Clank ass weapon would you need to pull this off and be completely unharmed? Were there not any cameras around either? But common sense goes out the window because he gets the death penalty.
The only recourse that we have is capital punishment.
Then Ganta starts tweaking out and the parents beat the shit out of him. And uh-oh, it turns out the lawyer fabricated evidence to make Ganta look bad. Oh no. So now he's in this prison called Deadman Wonderland. Roll credit. He also befriends this girl Shiro, whose outfit is way too close to her skin tone. It made me do a double take the first time I saw it. And that's his life for the next 11 episodes. Yeah, that's pretty much the general plot synopsis without giving too much away. But looks like we have a couple more minutes here, so one thing I love about this show is just how bonkers it is at times. Like, they'll just say anything. For example, Ganta and the group he's with are being talked to by the warden and how things work around here. So after, she's like, "Any questions?" And listen to what this says.
Does the fresh meat have any questions?
Yeah. How big are those titties?
I'm a G.
Why would she say that?
Like, why would you say that? Everyone in this show is out of pocket, and there's so many lines like that. Here are some of my favorites.
Because while I'm breathing, this place and its rules can suck my
Carnival corpse ain't something you're gonna win by acting like a scared little p.
Why don't you just jack off in a bottle of formaldehyde and call it our firstborn?
Yeah, man, this show is unhinged and I love it. Another thing is the powers. It's a slight spoiler, but it won't take away from the viewing experience. So that rock that got put in Ganta's chest actually gives him powers called Branch of Sin. Branch of Sin lets you control your blood flow in a unique way, and he finds out there's more people in the prison with the same ability, and he's gotta fight them sometimes. What's cool is that since their blood is their main power source, they gotta use it wisely, because if they don't, they could end up passing out or killing themselves if they overuse it. Really unique battle system, and I enjoyed it. Most of the characters are cool too, some of my favorites being Crow, Takumi, and Kadeko. Kadeko is the best. Like, they could have easily made it so that everyone is a f***ing crazy psychopath who does messed up stuff just to do it like in most anime, but nah, you actually get some backstory. Like this guy, he's not really crazy, he just kind of accepted that he's gonna have to spend the rest of his life in prison and is just making the best of it. So making the best of it is just being a fucking asshole, while others are genuine people who are dealt a bad hand who just want their normal life back. But yeah, this show's got it all if you're in the mood for something wicked, but not too wicked. It's got profanity, senseless violence. What more could you ask for? If you're okay with stuff like that, I can't recommend this show enough. Unfortunately, there is some SA stuff towards the end of the series, which is like, why do we need this? It kind of comes out of nowhere, but if it's triggering for you, I guess you shouldn't check this show out. But other than that, I'd say this show is pretty solid. The characters are interesting, the fights are cool, and some of the deaths are truly gruesome. I guess the only thing that didn't stand out to me is the music, but Ganta's theme slaps and goes with everything. Deadman Wonderland could have been great, but unfortunately, it only has 12 episodes. At least the manga got finished, so there's still that if you really want to finish the story, but That's really all I can say without spoiling it too much. I feel like you should really check this show out for yourself. It's a classic to me. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, slackers. Deadman Wonderland had so much potential, but we never got more in anime form, and I will forever be sad for that. So go ahead and like and do all that other stuff you always do, and I will see you next time, slackers. Later.